Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Andrew Thornton, and I'm following up on the request of several friends that say I do enough in motorsports that I should probably start filming it. This time I come to you from Enid, Oklahoma, my hotel room in Enid, Oklahoma, and in all honesty, I probably should have started filming all this yesterday. I had a water pump issue in my pickup truck, ended up getting towed by AAA back home, then got a ride to the promoters, picked up a box truck, loaded it, and drove through the night to make it here to Enid, Oklahoma. It is now Wednesday morning, and we have a show coming up on Saturday night, so I'm going to try to basically behind the scenes look at what we do to put on a monster truck show, and if these videos ever take off, I may continue to do them. Otherwise, we'll try other things on the channel to get views. So, welcome, and we'll see how it goes. So, taking our first look inside the Chisholm Trail Expo Center for this year. Got to go around the building and unload the box truck in various places. Several loads of dirt. Unique floor plan here. The floor is incredibly wide, but when we put the trucks down on the other end, it's basically like trying to do a show in a square. So it's a bit of a challenge to build a track, but that is a Friday problem, and we still got 2 days of work in between here and there. Just got done unloading the box van, getting ready to head out and go do another task around town and go get some lunch, and I see that my cars have arrived for the weekend. It's like a 60-something Ford Econoline. A lot of internal conflict about wanting to crush that. Super cool. Oldsmobile Cutlass, Cadillac DeVille, and a Buick Park Avenue. Yeah, we can work with that. So, an update here on day one here in Enid, Oklahoma. I'm about to call it for the day. It's been productive. Got the box truck unloaded, all the equipment's in the areas that it needs to be in. Made a concession stand run, went to Walmart, walked out with 3 shopping carts full of drinks. So concessions is now handled, and currently working on hanging the tarp wall. Unique feature here at the Chisholm Trail Expo is the open concourse from the front doors right onto the floor. Easy access for concerts and whatnot. Not exactly ideal for what we're doing, so we'll actually pit the monster trucks down here on this end. You know, just in the off chance we have a tire come off or anything like that. It's more of a safety concern. I would much rather a truck catch that tire than go through this tarp and into the concourse where there could potentially be people standing there. Oh yeah, slowly but surely, I'm going to try to get as far as I can on this tarp wall, and then we're going to call it a day. And day one's going to come to the close about 8 o'clock at night. Bit of an overachiever. Went ahead and finished the entire tarp wall so I don't have to do it tomorrow. So now I'm going to head out and go get some food, and I'll see y'all again in the morning. Well, good morning from day number 2 here in Enid. The original plan today was just paint cars and get them ready to put them into the arena. But my pleasant surprise this morning, my skid steer and my front end loader are here. So now I get to build a track a day early. Well, got the racing lane dirt sort of kind of figured out where I want it. Obviously not the finished shape. We'll take a look at the victims for the weekend. Got some sort of Oldsmobile 4-door, probably a Cutlass or Cutlass Royale. I think that's going to be in one of the freestyle jumps. Got a Buick Park Avenue or LeSabre. Badge says LeSabre. From the late 90s, early 2000s. Got like a 96 Cadillac 2-door. I think I'm going to use the Buick and the Cadillac in the racing lanes because they are identical in length and roughly the same length with the hood and the A-pillars. So it'd be about like hitting the same car on both sides. And the one that's giving me a major dilemma, I believe this is around a 63 Ford Econoline. And you can see the cancer down by the wheel wells. The frame looks about the same. It's not worth saving, but man, I hate crushing old iron like this. Really cool piece. I think we're gonna paint it up special and give it a cool send-off. And now we're putting the last car in place before I start the finishing dirt work. And we'll try to go ahead and get these things painted now that I have them in the place I want them to be in. Alright, so another update. All the major dirt work is done. Got everything pretty much in place where I want it. Got the tough truck rollers on the outside of the course, monster truck racing lanes, the van stack for freestyle, and this is going to double as the tough truck finish since they run one at a time against the clock, and will also double as a stoppy ramp, or it'll work for a popper. We'll see how well it works out. It's a little short, but I've built larger ones in the past and the truck's dragged a cradle, so we're going to try something different this time. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. Now we're going to go to painting all of these cars one solid color. And day 2 comes to a close with all the cars painted green. And our first 2 monster trucks have shown up. We're going to park them inside before heading out to displays tomorrow morning. So yeah, another busy day full of fun and adventure tomorrow. We'll see you then. Well, welcome back. Day 3 here in Enid, Oklahoma. Don't mind the background noise of the building creaking in the wind. I'm working on getting our starting lights set up since that was on the agenda yesterday and it didn't work out. We got 100 feet of extension cord to run that direction, so the announcer or whoever's up here can operate my lights for me. Not sure how well that shows up on this wide angle lens, but now I've got to run one down here to this section of seating. And after about 20 minutes and 250 more feet of extension cord, I now have lights at both ends of the arena, which is nice. Hi guys, Future Andrew here. So due to a file corruption, I actually lost about 7 minutes of footage for this video, including everything about getting these cars all painted up for the show. Also lost clips of water in the track with a fire hose before we had the water wagon on Saturday morning, as well as the walkthrough of the finished track before everybody started coming in. So Saturday morning, I had absolutely no time to talk on camera. It was just hit the ground running and go all the way up to showtime. Our 5 truck lineup of monster trucks consisted of Cheech Agosh and Ramdemption, Kurt Kramer and Hotsy, Mark Hall and Raminator, Eric Swanson in Obsessed, and Misha Swanson in Pretty Obsessed. And I hope you enjoy the clips from the show.
And who thinks it's going to be Rivenator for the win? All right, here we go. It's time to fire it up.
And a big big air for Ram Danson. Setting up on the caddy. Big air. Over the line. And look at that Ram fly. Whoa. Over the van, he crushed it. And whoa.
Alright folks, just finished up the show here in Enid, Oklahoma. I didn't get to talk much or at all before the show. Got Joey over there trying to learn how to use the skid steer, helping take down some of the small jumps. I'm about to take the forks and take the cars out, and we'll try to put all the dirt in one big pile and make it look pretty similar to the way it was when we got here on Wednesday. case anybody was wondering how the old mystery machine fared after its night in Enid, Oklahoma, well, it didn't. And now all the cars are back outside. Dirt work's nearly done. Front end loader parked, waiting for the rental company to come back and get it in the morning. I'm gonna go back inside and do the last little touch-ups with the skid steer, and then we're gonna load the box truck, and that'll be a wrap on the event. And at 1:45 a.m., everything's finally torn down, tarp wall is down, track's one big pile of dirt, and that's gonna be a wrap from Enid in 2026. Well folks, it's now Monday morning and back home from our trip to Enid, Oklahoma with the Mega Promotions Monster Truck Tour. Dropped the van off yesterday, got home late last night, realized that I hadn't filmed any sort of outro to this video. Trying to figure out how to do vlogs. I've been told for years that I need to try this since I work with many types of motorsports. So this one's probably a little shaky, a little rough around the edges, but hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Follow the channel, because we'll do more vlogs like this. I'd like to do some more vlogs with me actually driving, and I've got plenty of automotive content to share. I got enough projects to go around where I think we could actually make some videos off of it. So first off, I want to thank Linda Beckley with Mega Promotions for trusting me with her show. All the tough truck drivers out of Oklahoma, Hall Brothers Racing for the 3 Dodge monster trucks, and Obsession Racing with Obsessed and Pretty Obsessed. Without them, we wouldn't have a show. Along with Joey, Kaylee, Courtney, Marsha, Doug, Angie, everybody else that helped staff and man that show. It's definitely a team effort, and without them, it's not possible. So once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.